Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. Here I am. So I opened today up in case anyone who missed getting their angel messages wanted to make sure this week that they got theirs. I'm not seeing anyone has arrived yet. So we'll be patient. And I had said 11 o'clock that day, but 10 opened up. So we'll just have to see what happens. Sometimes I know they don't get their notices until later, but all's good. I hope you're going to have a good Friday, and certainly we're looking into Thanksgiving being next week. Maybe one of the first times, other than last Christmas, when people are feeling like being with family and getting out and doing more. You know, we're here in Florida, so it seems like everyone's back to business here. So I don't know how it is out in the rest of the world, if there's more, if they're carefree or if they're more careful. I have no idea. But I know there was a huge lunar eclipse last night, one of the longest for a long time in history. So we'll see what vibrational experience that brought to the earth, to each of us, about change. Usually there's a lot of changes after an eclipse. So it will be interesting to see. Certainly in the world of the earth and into each of our own worlds. So you see, I took a shot here and I'm not seeing anybody here. But it's only been a couple minutes. Time goes tick tock, tick tock. Don't you find that some days there's Rita, Martha, good morning. Sometimes the days you turn around and it's gone and you wonder what the heck happened. But I know the masters always told me that time was going to go really fast and you would get 72 hours of things done in 24. But don't you kind of believe that's coming true? I mean, it's not that we're hurrying. It's just that the frequency of the time is so different. Twice in 1 week. Yes. And good morning, Martha. I hope you're both doing well. I'm going to wait a moment to see if a few more come, so I'll be on a roll and won't have to start and stop. But again, I do understand it's a different day for me to be here and a different time than I spoke when we were online. So what can I say? We'll ask for the angels to give everybody a nudge who is supposed to be here. A lot of people don't look at their emails every morning. Hello. Sometimes I start so early, I just start working. Martha's at work, so can't write a lot. I understand. Just hang out there for a minute. So are you at work, Rita? No, this is a day off, right? I think so. There's Carrie. She was one of my people. But she'll be listening, Martha says. Good morning, Carrie. Glad to see you here. Okay. So we have work people coming out. How about that? That is good. All right. So I'm going to get started knowing that whoever else might need to be here will be showing up. It was very interesting when I called all the angels and masters to come in about 5 minutes ago. they were like scrambling also. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So they all showed up, and there may be some stragglers in the back, but oh, see, here we go. This is words. Let's see. Rita's at home. Carrie says, glad to see you. Glad to see you too. Here's Barb LaRosa. Yes, we're just getting ready to start the messages. All right. So we'll bring in Mother, Father, and all the angels, all the masters. And it's really been working out well to ask for any message that's very high in the being that brings forth. So we'll send that out also today. All right, so let's go for Rita. Before I see anyone come from the beings, Rita, I see the garden. So I assume they're going to speak to you about the garden. So let me breathe deeper. So I don't know if you've ever done this, but there's an angel that comes, and she's of the color of grass green, a little bit like a light green. I don't mean like a bright green. That's what the word I want. And she's saying to me and shows me you walking on the ground and wondering if you have ever quieted yourself into the stillness to know the frequency of the earth. And a task she would like to give you, not meaning something that you'll not like to do, but first, maybe make 2 steps and be quiet. And see if you can feel that frequency, and then it will calm. And then make 1 step and see what that does. They're wanting you to tune in on another level to the frequency of then even the plant. This is going to give you so much wisdom and knowledge really about what you're doing. I see you taking something you want to add to the ground and putting it in one place, and then 2 feet to the right, and which one escalates the frequency for growth and which one doesn't. And feel the different, for instance, tomato plants, which ones have a higher frequency or spinning and oscillating their cells quicker than the other, and what makes them different. So there's a whole list of what you can do here to really become an expert on owning a garden, and perhaps something that you will help others learn along the way. That it's become more about energy, and for you, we're going to use the word frequency, then put this, this will grow. There's another level of breath and life of a plant, of the earth, that they're offering you to get in touch with. Now, this angel who has come wishes to be with you for 6 months. And she is that bright green wings. And let her give me her name. Okay, I'm going to say Alpina. 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 And she's going to give you guidelines and help you work out. They're going to say the word graphs to be able to have a study of what you're doing and learning. But in the meantime, the whole time, you're enhancing the gift you've been given, which is about frequency. All right? Many blessings to you, Rita. All right. Martha. Okay. Let's go to Martha and see what comes for her. Martha, I see you on a sailboat, and your angel's sitting up on the bow. She's very, what we would say about it is timid, and yet angels aren't timid, they're honoring. I would say she's a very honorable of your journey, your path. Interesting that the sailboat comes up because it's how we move in our journey is through a boat. Spiritual movement will be shown by a boat. And yours is quite a beautiful sailboat. And as it moves from the dock, I see you at the helm. And yet there's communication between you and your angel. If we can see this as, who do you want to be in charge of your life? You or surrender into God? So at the period of time when the angel comes back and can take over your helm, you're going to be working on those will chakras in the back about surrender. So if we look at just one chakra, the love chakra, and in the back, until that surrenders, it's full of betrayal, whether it's to the self or by other people. And the only way to prevent that is to surrender, to let God be there. Because God won't have the criticism, the judgment, all these things that build the betrayal to the self. Criticism. So as I just take a few moments and pull some of these cords from the back of the heart, you might feel that the wind in the boat starts to increase a little bit. And I see the angel begin to get up. But your focus is on, what do I do now? Where do I want to go? How do I maneuver this boat? Remembering. So I hope my example is helping you to see how and what life does to the conscious mind, which is where these shifts eventually enact themselves and make change. So if it only takes a few moments, well, just let me surrender for a moment and take a breath. And in a moment, Alpina will come. I'm sorry, wrong person. Yeah, that's Rita's angel. Let me ask this angel to give her name. Yatabosho. I'm going to say Daniela. Daniela. She's going to come and not take over driving. And this is an important piece of it, to have there become a union to do it together. You know, I talk a lot about partnering with God. And it's such a different life than feeling that you have to do it all yourself. So this time we're spending together today, Martha, I think is to give you the message that sit and contemplate life and ask God to come in and begin to see how the perception can shift and how the sailboat could be a wonderful soft breeze and feel illuminating and uplifting. And yet, without that angel coming and take over, it could be a storm. So, Daniela, you can speak with her, and she's going to help you shift your perceptions in those back chakra. Might not all happen today or next week, but that's the process of where they're showing me you are now, is in bringing God into your world so that you can live more in that union. Many blessings. All right. Carrie. Let me see. Yeah, Carrie's next. All right. So there's a master here, Carrie, that comes for you. And he is a teacher. And he wears the emerald green robe. So he is of the fifth ray, governed by the Elohim Hilaron. So they're wanting to say water, 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 water. Healing, self-healing, more water, balanced water. Maybe take a look. Maybe you're not drinking enough. Yes. I want you to contemplate for 1 week. What is it that you spend your energy contemplating? So they're looking at you as Chila on her journey of healing and how you interact, what you learn into how you live. Again, we're beginning to understand these messages for the day usually go one upon another and build. So we know it is about calling God in as your partner and begin to feel in which chakras that's already at and which ones you need to add that to. And again, they're going to come back to the water. And I believe it's a drinking water for you. Moisture. You know, the body is 70-some% water. And for the activity that you do, I want you to just contemplate if there's enough. Because it's coming here big from this master that's coming. So this master wants you to give you this message to take a few moments and contemplate all these things for you. And you will have a beginning of perceptual change. And that will be a new footing for where you're going. All right? Many blessings. All right. So next is Barb La Rosa. I'm going to move this, trying not to have it jump. Okay. Good morning, Barb. How are you? Let's see who's coming in for you today. Three angels come at one time. I don't know that we've seen them do this before. Let's see what their message is. There's one that says love. There's one that says honor. And there's one that says respect. So the love is about self-love. The honor is about honoring the sacredness of the self, not just who you are in your people world, but who you are in spirit, is yet perhaps even in the moment revealing itself to you. For that can't begin to live and to show itself until you let it live, until you let it show itself. So to honor all the lifetimes you've lived and developed a core essence of who you are. And when we're born into this world, we begin to mimic that which we have of the people around us. And I'm here to say that you're something more than that which you've been taught. And become curious and quiet in your meditation to seek and allow it from the soul to come and talk to you. And to respect is to respect all those who have helped you where you are. And yet have respect for the you have become that you yet do not know. So, here again, on the journey, and where is your boat leading you? Your ship, boat, whatever it is. Maintain an open heart and deepen the self-love until there's a moment when you know, not as attitude, but with understanding you need no other love but between you and that one you have with God. So many blessings, Barb. Thank you. So grateful, Annie. I'm sure your daughter told you I missed you. Power's back on. That's wonderful. You open the YouTube and there I am. Yes, you may certainly have a message. The question is, what was your message from power going out? That would be an interesting to contemplate. But let's see what is here to come for you today. I'm glad you're all well. All right. It's not an angel. And I'm not even sure it's a master. Let me ask for the name of whom this is. Don't know if you've ever heard of them, but there are silent watchers. And he wants to share with you a silent watching. And there are things to let go of. And that's what this person drags forward for me to see. Things that it's time to not hold on to. They hold on to a part of you, Annie, that you no longer are. And memories are wonderful. But too many memories can keep us held in the past and who we were. And we must understand that memories are always within the Akashic records, deep within ourselves. And they help to build the character and the depth of your growth as you walk each day. But they're bringing to show this to me, and you can ask for yourself if it's true. There is too much to allow the expansion, for one, of your heart to love and to grow even more, and for your entire aura. So this overwhelm may be in your aura, and perhaps it's around you. This is for you to decide. But yes, they have watched, and you are one ready to have a greater expansion. But sometimes you have to release some of the past, unattach it. Become unattached to it being that which is the love you are. For you must discover you are the love you are, not things or people. And in that, it releases so much more of you to grow into and to become. So I hope this finds you at peace, and many blessings to you, Grateful Annie. I'm grateful for you. All right, Tony, and I'm not even going to attempt your last name. I believe you might be new, but let me see what you have to say. My sister is terminally ill from breast cancer. Cardinals are coming and looking at her. Who is it? Is it our mother who passed already? Okay. Not the kind of normal thing I do, but let me see what comes here with all these beings here. I see an angel step forward. First off, it's a sign that you are all becoming more in tune with the reality of heaven. And however each of you are doing that is unique and your own. Birds, because they fly like the angels, or you could say the angels fly like the birds, there is a union and an awareness and understanding. The birds that are coming, those that wear the red vest, are coming because they know there is healing needed. Healing needed. At least in this situation. It isn't always that the statement of what is written about it is always the exact truth. But this angel, who does have bright red wings, very unusual to see, is perhaps at times an angel upon a bush as a red bird, bringing healing. Yeah. That is the message she brings. So, healing of the cancer. I'm going to take this one more step for you, and to know that who it is, your sister, needs to look at her own healing inside herself if she desires, and bless that and love that and transform that anger. You know, the world is full of miracles today, and this time of year more than ever before, there are miracles. And we now are going to send a beautiful healing light down to your sister. But she has to be willing to receive it and allow it. And in that is number one healing, is to become willing to know it could be different, that it could be possible. And then if that is accomplished, the world is open. And to continue to just love. Love is the magic of God. Love whatever comes into mind. Whatever old memory, transform it into a beautiful memory. Let there not be distortion that holds her. So I wish you many blessings with this and your sister. And know the cardinals at times are angels, bringing exactly what's needed. Many blessings, Tony. Thank you for coming. Remember, if you're not subscribed, please do. And let's all do a thumbs up. So Rita said, oh, something that just got started to open up in her consciousness. She's so grateful to have her angelic help to have an actual exercise. Great. Martha, beautiful, thank you. Many blessings to you too. Barbara Ward, good morning. Yes, Barbara Ward, you may have a blessing this morning. I hope everything finds you well. 2 in a week. What if we could have 5 in a week? That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? We never have too many blessings. Okay, here we go. Barbara Ward. And if you can see my hands, I guess you can. They are layering blessings for you. So that when it comes, it will have many layers. It's funny, they say, I can hear them talking. They're saying, this one's been waiting too long. This one over here has clutter. They're just putting them on. So when you receive your one blessing, the potency of that which you allow the depth of it to touch you will release many. All right. We're going to talk about the sunrise from the ocean water, if you're near a beach, from up over the treetops, if you're in a wooded area. The gift of the sunrise to teach us is it doesn't always just return to normal, but it becomes more. For every day it increases in light. And that is a message that's very endearing to the soul who understands it. That yes, I wake up today, but yet I wake up in more light, more capacity, more knowing, more love, more peace, not in lack. See? There are a majority of humans yet that haven't embraced and understood this process. And yet the sun shows it to all of us every day. And it radiates and it touches every soul. So when we can, on one level in unity, understand the energy of the sun, and that it's a beautiful mirror that lies within the beautiful heavens of the sky every day. And as you can feel that warmth touch your face and your heart, illuminate, respond. And it is true. It itself is not the energy of God. God moves from the great central sun, which is behind Sirius. We literally cannot see it from here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the unit of the sun itself has learned every day to rise up once again as more. Go to sleep every day to rise up. And you can then say to me, but the earth is always awake. It moves around the earth. And I say to you, you think too much. I say to you, you think too much. That you must feel the truth. Feel the experiences of the leaves blowing upon the trees. Is it because they always blow on the trees? No, it's because fall's coming and it's time for them to find a way to journey perhaps down the river or across the yard or to serve in some way. There's always an understanding of complement to the human in everything you see. So for you, I want you to know today your mirror is the sun. And there is a radiance capable within you to radiate in that strength in a human way, in a spirit way that you haven't touched. And along with it will come joy and freedom and ease in your world, for it will not allow fear, negativity, congestion, doubt. We don't think of those things when we see the sun. So you yourself are an aura. And I'm saying to you, there is a shift in the letting go of all these things that will discover the beauty of the rising sun. Blessing. Very nice. Okay, well, this moved on me. Let me go back. I do see Tony. That was beautiful. I have been watching you for a while now. You've answered my questions before, just being kind of down. God bless you, sending love. Okay, many blessings again, Tony. Wow. All right, Barbara Ward. I hope you enjoyed that message. Think about it. Meditate on it. Okay. Victoria Swanson, good morning. Yes, it is beautiful, isn't it? I don't know if you were here when I first came on, but those are exactly the words I said, that there is a time of great change coming because the eclipse was so long. I'm not even sure if it's done yet. Yeah. All right, Victoria, let's see who's up there and what they're going to say to you today. It's becoming quite lengthy. Let's see, for Victoria. Oh, I can hear this person walking, very assured. The steps are clear. She has something in her hand. It is an angel. Oh my. I believe she is an angel that she's from a long, long time ago. I wonder who that could be. Perhaps you? Perhaps you, Victoria. That you once lived the life of an angel. And I can tell you're very strong and very assured. The knowingness oozed from you. Such a clarity. So let's ask her why she comes to you here today. And the first word she says, because you've forgotten. You've forgotten. You came on a task which God had asked you, and you said yes. And the world had you become lost. This angel is of a sweet, yet very strong. It's not a pale pink, it's a strong pink. She was, and she's nodding to me, that I am. And this is you, Victoria, deep within you. It's interesting, I have met along my way many beings who were angels and for various reasons came here, whether it's to just simply learn what joy is, because the angels don't have emotions. And it's a question when they go to help people, how do I help? So perhaps, Victoria, I'm sure as you've been upon this plane, you've learned much about emotions and even listened to your discussion. It's about the bigger sky, not the personal experience. You understand much more than I about the eclipse, as you've seen so many and participated in so many. So now, what do you do? What does knowing do for you? And there are places, I'm sure, that you yet need help understanding, still from the human experience that you've gotten drenched in, I guess I could say. The words came locked, but I don't believe you're locked there because you're going to find your way out of there. And what does that mean? You're going to heaven? No, it does not mean that. It means that you're going to become an angel in the midst of this world where we need you. It may be, I'm hearing you ask from your soul, is this going to be a long process? That isn't determined yet, because that's the free will that was given to you by coming here. It's determined by your will and how and when you want to allow that to participate in the world you're living in. It's first where is the love you hold now? To what depth? And this is hard to see within yourself. The love. We always think that we have a great love and that we love others so much, and yet when people get into that, and there's yet still a greater love there are not words for. So there's much here for you to take time and to we could say examine, but I'm going to say perceive in yet different ways. Allow your perception to heighten so that you can see this world for yet different eyes. And from the simplicity and the strength that you once held, like I said, I could hear her walking towards me. Her energy moved, like we talked earlier with Rita. It moved the earth. I could hear it. And this is what you want to get to where you can understand. There is movement. There's things about yourself to discover. And to know that you are a beautiful light being living out earth, came in as a human, unless you walked in, which we don't know, and I'm not going there right now. But there's so much to uncover, so much to understand about yourself. And this is the message that comes for you to become awake to the truth. Many blessings, Victoria. That's a big change. Well, at least in how you think about it. Yes, many blessings. Casey Murray, good morning. So you're just listening today. All right. Let's see who's next. Barbara saying thank you. Frida. Good morning. Yes, and thank you for the, I assume, loving thoughts. Great. Okay. So let's see what you have. Heavens here for Frida. All right. There is an angel that comes with a blue shawl, and she has blue wings. And she's bringing you a purse. That's what they're going to call it. And if you open that purse, you'll see 3 things inside. One is a scroll, places to heal. 2, number 2 is a remembrance that you've long forgotten. And number 3 is love. So let's see here. A scroll, what to heal, and love. And there was a remembrance, right? See, as I'm speaking, I get confused. So when you're in your meditation, imagine holding that scroll and see who and what voice might speak to you and say what. And allow yourself to feel within your heart the waterfall of self-love to pour over you for at least 14 days. And as you make that movement to allow that love, you will become more of your self-love. So there is a waterfall inside your heart. I'm not going to make it difficult. Just ask for it and let it pour over you like a waterfall. And you will find that it begins to increase. And so it will be in your life. Remembrance is a positive remembrance. And those things you need to heal are what we would call simple things. And yet sometimes simple things have created, simply put, a mess. So it is about unwinding and discovering the truth. So your blessing today brought you many blessings to unravel from this beautiful angel. Yes. She's saying to me she is one who sows, and you are seeing what she finds when she sows. She creates the scroll, all these things that they've placed inside your purse. So, many blessings to you, Frida. I hope you enjoy that. Many blessings. Adela, nice to meet you. I don't know if I've met you before, so please subscribe, thumbs up. And my daughter's middle name is Adele. So that was my first thought when I saw your name there. All right. Everyone's so surprised to see me again this week. All right. Let's see. Adela. A message for Adela. They're asking me to go to the back of the area we're in. Oh. There is a very tall being My first thought was to say giant, and yet it's not a giant like you would think. It's a very tall being. And his message is about judgment, self-judgment, self-criticism, self-denial. And he's here, and it's his new message he speaks and radiates around the world. Just as I first saw him as a giant, it's everybody assumes. Everybody has an opinion. It's called judgment, criticism. So they're offering you, if this has been perhaps a part of your life somewhere at some time, to choose to stop doing it to yourself, as we all take on mimicking other people. And we're going to pull the scarves out of the heart of these things to allow you to begin to accept yourself and then deepen the love for yourself and to share abundantly the respect for yourself. Because he understands. He understands. So I hope this touches a special place for you, Adele. And just pull the scarves out. At first, they'll be dark, and you keep pulling until they're white. And that should help relieve all those things in you so you can choose to see yourself differently. Many blessings. Very good. All right, thank you. Christina, good morning. Good. Now, you didn't say you wanted a message. Just let me check for a minute and see if you did say it lower. Okay, so I'll move on. It's good to see you. There's nothing that says you can't have two, but my new rule with it being so many people, you do have to ask. Oh, you do say it right here. Boy, I must be lost somewhere, huh? I apologize. Prime 3, you do not say it. All right, let's look for Christine. So what I have here for you is an Indian maiden. She was very honored in her tribe. She was a doer. And I think if you've ever studied enough about American Indians, there was one thing only mostly for Indian women to do was to take care of everyone else. This Indian maiden didn't fit that criteria. She was bold. She was outspoken and made movements happen. So she would like to walk with you for a while, Christina, to help you enhance those gifts that are within you that you are having difficulty finding. Being bold, standing out, and making things move. So this is your gift today and your message. While she is not an angel, she is a great spirit of light. There is an eagle of spirit that flies with her, and I offer her to be with you if you would choose. Many blessings, Christina. Okay, Prime 3, good morning. Are you working too, I wonder? And this is a thank you from Tony. Just been kind of down. Yes. So let's just reach up to the heavens, all of us together, for any of you that are just feeling down, not being able to find the excitement of the lunar eclipse, or not being able to find the excitement of, wow, I'm alive today. What do I do with it? Where do I go? What do I think? What do I discover? What do I unfold? So many choices. And I'm going to have angels create like a little ladder that reach down wherever that hole is you're in so that you can climb up and out. There's no reason to be down. Everything is in perfect order. All things are. And as we learn to accept this moment and to live in this moment, instead of what the past is or what you fear of the future, the happiness and the joy of being alive and breathing the flowers and feeling the wind blow upon your face become things we cherish. How wondrous they are when you think about it. So we appreciate you, Tony, and may everybody feel better, happier, and more at peace. Blessings. So here's Carol Cook. Good morning. How are you? Oopsie. There we go. Grateful Andy said, I'll come right back, Byron. Your message is spot on. Some work to do. The power was out for the whole region. We were hit with gale winds for days. Thanks for asking. Wow. So Byron, Earl, good morning. May you have an angel message, of course. We had to go high, high, high. It's quiet here. Very quiet. The message could be for you to find that quiet space inside you. The clapping raised our frequency, and now we are in stillness. I'm curious as to how it feels to you, Byron. Familiar? Concerned? So, if this is a place you want to discover, it is not that you need to clap your hands. You need to let the spirit inside you clap them and take you where you need to be. I myself, as a human, would not have been able to clap that fast. So it's also wanting to help you understand surrender. Things aren't always as they seem. it probably would have went faster, but I could not handle that energy. Maybe you will. But it's still here. There's you, there's me, and there's stillness. And I know the depth of surrender I endured to get here. So, if this is an answer to what you're looking for, that's how you will get here. It is through surrender, and you will find stillness. Many blessings, Byron. As you normally breathe in and out, you will return to where you began. Contemplate these words. All right, Barbara Ward, thank you, thank you, thank you. Victoria, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This confirms much of what I've been pondering. It gives me a great sense of direction. Blessings. Very good. Casey. Okay. So if I have time at the end, Casey, I will give you a message. I'm going to write it on a little piece of paper here. I don't know how many there are here yet. It says there's only 10 on, so let's keep looking. Rita, thanking. Yes, you may. Silver 1111, you showed up. I know, I had said 11 the other day. That's probably why. Prime 3 works 6 days a week. Wow. Oh, isn't that funny? Adela's name is actually Adele. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's all I could see was Adele. Let me see. I have to see one more, and then I'll go back. All right. So I am here with Chase. Yes. Okay, one thing you have a little confused here. It's not Mother Sophia Theo. It's Mother TheoSophia. Backwards. Okay. All right, Chase Samo. It's almost like we've built this since the beginning, and it was just angels, and then it became angels and masters. There's a whole different setting. It's like it became like how like a football place would all of a sudden be different and have so many things. It's just different. It's so much more. So let me ask for Chase where we're going. So here there is an angel that comes. And she has what appears to be a gold belt around her attar. She has wings of white. So that would say to me she's of the very high level of God. So she's going to take off that belt, which I anticipated. So let's see what that's about, Chase. She's handing that gold belt to you. It's not the gold buckle that's about to know. It's about that which you can choose to do. I can see you holding the belt. So tell me more about the belt, Angel. Okay, so in everybody's aura, there is a band of green about what you're going to do, who you're going to become. It's like they're right below the belt. Okay. So this belt in gold that she's giving you is about that, but it's going to show you where you could have went and still can. How about that? There was a moment when you had choices, and now you're living that choice. So she's coming to remind you of other choices. And perhaps when you sit in meditation with this, you'll see the visions. And I'm hearing too of yet what you could do or be in light. So, quite magnificent. It feels very awe. There's a lot of awe around it. Again, because it's coming from an angel that's from close to God. So you'll have to see what you think, how they feel to you and what they are, and what you already knew, and what you truly desire. It is what it's always about, that which you think will bring you joy. But the question here, does the toil you do bring you the joy you desired? For when you work for God, every millisecond is a joy. So, I give you this. Many blessings. You can always have a question about it if you hit a dead end. So let me know. Blessings. For Chase. Silver 1111. God bless you. And you would like an angel message. How about that? All right. I'm thinking I want to sing. I see what did they call them? When we were children and they went up and down and up and down. That's what I'm seeing. Up and down, up and down. And the one that ran around and around and around and down the slide. These are joyful things a child would do. Why am I seeing these things here for you? Let me ask and I will see. So, the message here, Silver, is there are still children in your subconscious afraid to let you know they want the love you show. They've been stuck in there for so long, afraid to make a peep. And yet it's time you see, with all the love you reap, to go back and welcome them all to come out, to fill a football field if needed, and give them the love you know is secure and everlasting. And more love will come to you, and more love will lighten your soul and your spirit, and there will be happiness. Many blessings, Silver 1111. Wow. Okay. Well, I hope you find joy in what you do, Prime 3. All souls deserve that. Like you heard from Chase. All right, let's see here. Chase said, thank you. He needed that so much. So Carol Cook, she's just here to learn and embrace. And I believe I'm at the bottom here. So that means we're going to go to Casey Murray. There is a lady master that comes here for you. Her name is Lady Nada. She carries a bouquet of pink flowers. She is a healing master. She is very wise in wisdom and has a great understanding of truth. She could be the size of humans, and she could tower like the Statue of Liberty. It is her choice, for it is her development that created that opportunity. So, let's see what her message is. She hands you 3 roses. 3 roses. Three pink roses. There are 3 levels of love to develop. The self, family, and how you love in the world. Those whom you meet, how you see the world. So this is a developmental message. The most important one here is you. And to delve into the deepening of self-love is a journey you will never regret the time you place upon it. For you can't imagine now the truth of the love available to you from you. The family is the love that's true without attachment. We all have give-backs that we don't recognize at first. But when we can live and allowing the love to come or not, and being at peace because you know that your love is everlasting, is a wondrous place also. And then the 3rd rose will be of service. And how in that truth of that love you hold can radiate out and through into the world. So, many blessings. What a wondrous place of the journey to be. And I wish you many blessings. Thank you, Casey. And someone appears. Hello, Marby. Let's see. Silver says hello. Chase got very emotional with his reading. It's wonderful. Many blessings. So, Marby, are you looking for a message? We're down to 8. Are you here, Marby? Looks like you just wrote something in. Or are you just saying hi? Oh, Marby's saying yes, please. All right. Now, you all need to know, if you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe. Thumbs up. And please tell all your other friends. You know, if I don't have enough space, we just make another day. That's all. Marby. All right. So I have an angel coming forward. Of course, they knew you would be here. And she has a wheelbarrow. So I'm a farmer, so I know what a wheelbarrow is. It has one wheel and you hold on to it. That's how much, what's the word she wants to use? Things, she says to me, she's bringing to you. And her wings are a real soft lemon yellow, which is about the wisdom. Yes. Okay. So what is it you have to say? Excuse me one moment. Okay. Wheelbarrow. This is exactly what she's saying to me. She says, did you ever hear about the people, the town that built a mountain? And they did it by bringing dirt every day, have a different value or worth to their town and where they lived. Well, here she is with a wheelbarrow for you of dirt. So, what is it for? It's to help you heal your misperception of value. Because think about it, you don't want to build a mountain. But she's saying to me, without me knowing what it is you do, that you're looking at prosperity the completely wrong way. Prosperity isn't about what you have. Everyone can hear me say it again. Prosperity isn't about what you have. It's the frequency and the intensity of the light of God that moves through you. If you understand you have a Shoshana in the center canal, in the center of your being, and it's the velocity at which that flows and heightens the light in your being and the chakras spinning quicker, that is prosperity. It's the light of God. All things are. So she's come here to give you the messages to give it up and learn the truth. The heavens wish to shower you and bestow you with all the gifts they have. All the prosperity, all of whatever it is you would like. But you first must understand where it comes from and how that would look. To then allow the zeal point to do the manifestation for you to have things as you see them. So this journey is about prosperity for you. And I want you to know how blessed you are to have this angel be willing to come forward and tug along a wheelbarrow with dirt to give you the message. You don't have to sling any dirt. You have to sit and pray and make that relationship with God so you can hear Him and love each other. And then you'll feel the energy grow and deepen. And you will live life through that perception. And this is all by choice, I assure you. So many blessings, Marby. Very deep message for you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. And for those of you listening, now there's 12. Very powerful. Rita Conley. I don't think I've met you, but yes, I'll do a message. If you're new, thumbs up and subscribe. All right. Rita Conley. I hear singing. So there is more than one angel coming. They're preparing the energy. So they come with 3 gifts. They're from an angelic realm that help people upon the earth. Give me a moment, I have to keep going deeper. So first I'm going to sing for you, just like they sang. All right? Rita, at one point when I was singing, I saw gold glass pieces all around those words, that sound, that frequency. And then I began to see as I was singing the three gifts whirling. So in the movement and the frequency, your gifts came. So sit quietly and ask then for them to be revealed. But there were many singing and honoring who you are. Many blessings, Rita. Thank you for coming. Well, thank you. Who has come today? I guess an hour and a half. Here we are. We're done. So this afternoon for Bija people, we meet to do 20 minutes of a Bija meditation together. Monday night, if you haven't thought about coming, the Zoom code to get in is 495-402-3966, and the password is love. We welcome everybody. Rita says, thank you for being here. Beautiful singing. Thank you. I could hear some of the Hathors came to help with that, and they make all the different frequencies. It's beautiful. We'll give gratitude to the part of me of God that sang. Tony says, thank you. Yes, so I have one thing I haven't announced yet, and I won't wait till Tuesday. I'll suggest it now. I'm going to do an evening of the Bethlehem Star. Bethlehem Star comes back every December. I've done it for years, but it's a huge healing center inside. So you come, we all go inside, and it's quite amazing what you see, and it's going to help the depth of your healing evolve. So I'm going to let you know on Tuesday exactly what date I pick. Hopefully it works for you. Certainly it'll always be up there to listen to, but not as effective. I'll do the bowls. We'll have singing. The angels will be there. So you don't want to miss it. Marby saying, thank you for the lovely message. She'll work on it. Many blessings. Well, this has been wonderful. Now that I know so many of you might come, maybe I'll do it next Friday. I'll let you know on Tuesday. Would you like that? You like having 2 angel message days? Because I don't see them just as angel messages anymore. They're healing. Would you agree? There's no answer. I guess I expect it all to be quicker, right? Well, yes. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Here in Florida, it was cold the other day and it was 70. We were like shivering, if you can imagine. It's usually in the 80s or to the 90s. So I hope you have beautiful weather. Yes, Thanksgiving's coming, but I will still be here on Tuesday for angel messages. And we'll see how the rest of it works out. See, next Friday's Black Friday, so you all may be shopping. So you'll have to let me know on my community page. Thank you. You have a great Thanksgiving too. And my husband and I, we've turned, we eat only plant-based. So we're like, Thanksgiving? Potatoes? So I hope you all have a wonderful one if I don't see you. But hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday. Twice a week is wonderful from Rita. All right. This was wonderful. I thank you so much. Wouldn't be it without all of you. So thank you much again. Hope you did the thumbs up and everything's good. Tell your friends because it just feels beautiful. And I don't know if you're still here, but the one that went up so high, it was just stillness. That was absolutely a profound experience for me. Yes, I ate sweet potatoes for a long time, though, when I was trying to do keto. All right. So I'm going to head on to my day. And again, thank you so much for showing up today. It was wonderful. I really appreciate it. And the people I've gotten donations from, I tell you so powerfully that we appreciate it. It's very gratitude. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings to all of you. Well, now we have more than we did all morning, 14. Did people come back on? See, I don't quite understand how it all works yet. But all right, it's 11:30, hour and a half. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.